All right, what's good, everyone? This is trade recap for today. Today is Thursday, May 7. So, this is our day two of our road to five figure a month. So far, we have achieved $1,000 profit out of 3,000. And yeah, so let's go through our trade that I took today real quick. So, coming to the morning, I was actually late. I came to morning around 9:47, so I missed pretty much 9:30 manipulation and then oldest move that happened prior. But what I saw um, is that we had this 9:30 manipulation higher, not really doing anything, not really tapping any higher time frame gap except for this 5 minute here, and then we resweep it. And I saw one setup. Probably that's what I would have taken if I was in the markets before 9:40, so I probably would have taken this. And yeah, and this is like 1 hour trade, and I probably would have got break even, because on this trade what happens is ES takes this low right here and we form an SMT, right? So that's where I would have went break even, and obviously it would have got me break even. But I missed this whole thing, and I'm glad I didn't take it. What I saw though, it was this huge 5 minute bullish candle that told me that we were flipping bullish. Coming to the morning, I was bearish, because if we look at higher time frame, we can see that first of all we're rejecting this previous day high, and on top of that we had some bearish candles forming. We didn't have any sort of gap, any support for price to go higher, and also the 4 hour gaps were resting lower. So I thought either ES was gonna go lower, but in general I thought we were gonna sell off and take out the Asia low, which was also relatively equal lows there. So a lot of sell side. And but once I saw this 5 minute bullish candle, I was just flipping, because whenever we see this low resistance get generated, right, and then 9:30 pretty much takes it out. It doesn't have to go all the way to this low, because we formed this MT, but we did take this sell side. We did get rid of this older sell side liquidity, and then what do we see after? We see this huge bullish 5 minute candle, which means we're flipping bullish. And I just saw one actual setup that I didn't see when I was trading, is this 5 minute 2 hour left. This is definitely could have been a setup that I could have taken. I just saw it. Probably stops would have been somewhere here, and break-in would have been here, and I probably would have aimed just like at 1 hour. Also would have worked out perfectly, but whatever. That's the first trade. If you took it, it's fine. Um, and then we formed this 5 minutes. So in my head, I thought either we come lower to 5 minutes, right? We get some sort of continuation towards the buy side liquidity, for example, like something like this, and then just go up, or we would just invert this 5 minute, and I would probably try to short. But I didn't really like that idea, because for that idea to work out, I would have liked to see this high here to get taken out, um, which is what I was waiting. So this high right here was obviously the buy side liquidity. I wanted to see how price would react out of it. So once we took it out, I thought I could now, look for potential short. So we could get some IFG, right? And then break even at the 5 minute, and then maybe target all these lows in the sell side. But we didn't get it. So instead of that, we just kept printing this 5 minute bullish candles. And obviously, after seeing, this last bullish candle at 10 a.m. and seeing how we were not reacting on this high, I knew price was not gonna go down. So I started looking for longs, and I took one single trade. So we formed this 5 minute fair value gap right here, right? And that was our fair value gap. That's where I was looking for a continuation. So I scaled down, and I saw a 1 minute time frame. What do we see? This was actually beautiful PO3 as well. So what is PO3? It's power of three. It's just accumulation, manipulation, distribution. What do we see here? We see this accumulation, right, happens right here, right? And then what do we see after? We see this 9:15 new 15-minute candle opens up. We get this manipulation, and then beautiful distribution to the all-time highs, and that was it, right? That was the idea. That's where I based my trade off. So we tap this 5 minute right here, manipulating lower, and then we get this beautiful displacement higher. We form change instead of delivery. I usually enter of a IFVG, but I also enter of assist. If I don't see IFVG, I just enter of assist. But there was a 15-second IFVG, which I believe there was actually, but I wouldn't have taken that because I don't trade 15 seconds. But there was no 30-second. If there was 30-second, it would have been even better. But IFVG was enough for me to take this setup. So as we're trading at all-time highs with the targets, it's kind of complicated. So I decided to aim around like 1.8 R. So you may wonder why. Wait, actually not 1.8. It was like, yeah, it was like 1.5, almost 1.6 R. Because I also wanted to see how price would react. It was not like a clear target. Whenever I trade all-time highs and I long, I do not like set clear limit order. I just, I just look at the price and how it's moving, and then I just close. So when I saw this 2 consecutive candles and this bullishness, I wanted to just be out of this because, I was already up decent. We were at 1.6 R, so I don't need more than that. But if I've held this for some reason, I would have probably got like 4R trade out of this, but I don't really need that. I still took more than enough. So yeah, that was the long. That was beautiful long, really solid long, and it was even better on my top step accounts because I had a fill that was so much better. I think I've got filled right here, so it was actually around 2.4R on my top step accounts. So far, 2 days of trading, our evals, as I said at the start, is sitting at $1,000 profit. We need 2,000 more to pass this eval, and so this is our obviously target. Once we pass it, we're going to trade express accounts, and yeah, we're going to try to scale all of this in 30 days. So far it's May 7, so this is the 2-hour challenge. Technically we still have, but we have like 23 days, so 7 out of 30 passed. And yeah, the plan is to still take a high risk trade, pass it as quick as possible. But so far I've not seen like a very obvious textbook. All these setups that I took, they are all solid, they're all A rated, but I've not seen like a setup that could have been A plus, because when I see them I instantly know it's gonna work out. I don't care if I lose that trade. I'll literally, like, there's no way, I'm so confident. But I've not seen that type of play. But all the trades I've taken so far are still good. So yeah. So that's the trade that we took today, and so far, yeah, that's pretty much it, I believe. Thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all tomorrow, and peace.